From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Lily Halloran. A Republican Missouri congressman wants to overhaul the Federal Emergency Management Agency. In St. Louis, Jason Rosenbaum reports the plan would change how FEMA is overseen.
U.S. Representative Sam Graves is sponsoring bipartisan legislation aimed at making the FEMA individual aid process more straightforward. He also wants to have FEMA be an independent agency as opposed to being within the Department of Homeland Security. Graves says this change could make the federal government more responsive when disaster strikes.
And this does make FEMA directly responsible or accountable to the President of the United States, whoever that may be.
While President Donald Trump has said he wants to eliminate FEMA, Graves says a better approach is changing how the agency operates and giving states more ability to respond to disasters. I'm Jason Rosenbaum.
Thousands of people gathered across Missouri Saturday at No Kings protests to speak out against the state and federal administrations. The Missouri Independent reports organizers said Missourians have more reason to gather because the State House passed a gerrymandered congressional map and a ballot measure to make it harder for citizens to amend the state constitution. Still, volunteers at the gathering collected signatures for 3 initiative petition campaigns, hoping to make the 2026 ballot. And President Trump says the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas is still in place after both sides accused the other of violating it over the weekend. In Kansas City, Laura Ziegler reports members of the Palestinian and Jewish communities are cautiously optimistic the truce will hold.
Netta Meltzer, a representative of Kansas City's Jewish community, said the only way forward is for Israel and Palestinians to work together for peace, security, and self-determination.
We're all sort of holding our breath a little bit, really hoping that everyone involved can get some relief.
Majda Hamarshi of the Kansas City-based Palestinian American Medical Association said people are dancing in the streets of Gaza now that the bombing has stopped, but many are still fearful the ceasefire won't hold.
I believe the U.S. can enforce ceasefire agreement, the region can see peace.
I'm Laura Ziegler.
Midwestern farmers are taking a hit in the ongoing government shutdown. Many were already losing money because corn, wheat, and soybeans are selling for less than it costs farmers to grow them. Normally, the U.S. Department of Agriculture would offer short-term loans, but not during a shutdown. President Trump has promised a bailout to compensate farmers for their trade war losses. But University of Missouri economist Pat Westhoff says even that can't happen now.
Things aren't going to go forward until the government's open again, it appears to me. Continues the uncertainty that's been around for some time, obviously.
Westhoff says getting bailout money to struggling farmers won't happen until weeks after the shutdown ends. I'm Lily Halloran, KBIA News, Columbia.